One of the most popular films of the year and one of the films considered the best of the year is Ryan Coogler's vampire western Sinners. And this is our third Halloween 2025 review. And I gotta say, yeah, it's honestly understandable to see why people love this movie because this movie was really, really, really good. I really love this movie. Stars Michael B. Jordan as Smoke and Stack, and Haley Steinfeld as Mary, as well as other characters like Slim, Annie, uh, uh, Grace, and of course Sammy. Were they stop vampires? This film, and it takes place in 1939, and yeah, I'm kind of have to go into spoilers territory because there are some things I want to talk about this movie. So if you have not seen this film, uh, don't watch this and watch the movie and then watch this review. And because I really want to talk about a lot of stuff in this film. And so, first of all, the movie looks amazing. I love the style of the film. It looks really nice. It kind of captures that old period film look to it, which looks really neat. I don't watch a lot of period piece films, but this is one of the few exceptions, and it looks really nice. I love the visuals of the film, the style of the film. It looks really not looks nice. It looks kind of terrifying some way. It looks got. I like how they did like the orangey light in like the end, like when they're like in like a bar together or a dance club party where they add the climax in there. I thought it looks really nice. And the costumes look really good. Apparently, some of these costumes and props were from Marvel Studios' attended Blade movie, where it was supposed to be in the 1920s, but it got changed in different directions with Blade. And who knows what's gonna happen with that Blade movie? But the costumes look nice. I really like the outfits these characters have, especially Smoke and Stack. And by the way, Michael B. Jordan does a great job as both of them. I really like how they did them differently, where Smoke is the more serious one. And Stack, I'm gonna go into spoilers, but he started as a little fun in a way. Um, and has a relationship with Mary, played by Haley Steinfeld, who later becomes a vampire and starts biting Stack's neck and eventually becomes a vampire. And he plays the and he as a vampire does a good job and is very intimidating in this film. And I thought Haley Steinfeld in the film was really good in this. When she started off normally, thought she was pretty good, but when she becomes a vampire, she was menacing. She was a little scary in the film. And the vampire bite scenes, of course, as you expect, is gory and gross. Especially like every time a vampire bite happens is kind of grotesque to see. Um, and I thought some of the characters were like memorable, like Smoke's love interest Annie, as well as Grace and Delta Slim. That was pretty good. And when he it was suck when he did the ultimate sacrifice. And I thought Sammy was a very good, likable character as well in the movie, where he is kind of become like aspiring musician. And the movie has some good, and this also another good thing about this movie is the songs are really well written and well done. Songs are really nice. I think they did a good job with the songs in the film. And I do think the the actors singing voices did good was very good in it. Um, and I thought the vampire villains were very memorable, especially the main antagonist as well. And of course, the climax of the film was very awesome. Of course, with Smoke, Grace, Slim, and Annie fighting the vampires. Fortunately, with the exception of Smoke and Sammy, they don't survive. With Slim making a sacrifice and Annie, after getting bitten by Stack, he Smoke had made the unfortunate choice, but to stab Annie before she becomes a vampire. Um, but then eventually, all the vampires got defeated by the sun, with two exceptions. I'll get to that later. And then Smoke and Sammy get uh win, and then Sammy goes to a church, which happened at the very beginning of the movie, where he is got told to drop the guitar. And meanwhile, Smoke is attacking the KKK and killing all of them. And then he is got shot, and then kind of dying, and kind of sees Annie with their baby and starts holding the baby, which I thought was a very nice scene. And of course, the action scene between Smoke and the clan was a very awesome action scene. I really loved that action sequence. I thought that was a very awesome scene. And then the movie ends with Sammy becoming a little bit older in 1992. And then at the bar, he meets up with Stack and Mary, where they have a conversation about his music. And then he plays a song that he played when he was a little younger in the beginning of the film with Stack when they first met. And Stack liked that song and still likes it. Stack gives it a hug, and Stack and Mary says goodbye. And yeah, again, they did a good job performance as well. And Ryan Coogler's direction in this film was very well done. Of course, I've been a big fan of him because of Black Panther, Black Panther 2, Creed, and Creed 2. But this is a very awesome original movie from him. I thought he did an amazing job at it. And yeah, and it's Michael B. Jordan. I can see why he really likes to get him to be in all of his movies, because he's really good in everything he does. And so yeah, all in all, I gotta say, I thought Sinners was a really good movie. It's one of my favorites of the film of the year, and still a great fresh start to Halloween 2025. So what are you guys' thoughts on Sinners? Let me know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more Halloween reviews, and peace out. Bye.